Hey, blessed morning, Grateful Gas family. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't. Welcome back to the Grateful Gas Sports Huddle. About to get directly into the daily verse. Before we get into some great sports, talks, news, all that good stuff. Daily verse for the day of, first of all, Habar Ghani. Ladies and gentlemen, Habar Ghani for the ones who participate and celebrate in the holiday and the togetherness of Kwanzaa. Again, today is the fourth day. Ujamaa is the principle. And again, Ujamaa is how you pronounce it. And it stands for cooperative economics. Cooperative economics. And basically what that means is, supporting your local businesses that's currently in your area, little small stores, anything like that, to be able to build your community's economy up together. And again, support your friends if they have businesses, all those type of things, your family, so that's one of those principles of cooperative economics. If you start a business type of thing, you want your community and people to come support you. So you take the initiative and be able to support those individuals as well. So but about to get directly into the daily verse again. The daily verse for the day of December 29th, 2022 derives from the book of Psalms, chapter 62, verse 1, and it states as follows. Truly, my soul waiteth upon God. From him cometh my salvation. And again, it's from the book of Psalms, chapter 62, verse 1. And my boy Frankie Fly here this morning. How you doing, sir?
Alive and well, blessed. How you feeling, bro?
Again, same here. Just another day. Thank you, God. Truly, every day we get, man, is a blessing. And thank you again, God. So again, welcome y'all to the Sports Huddle. Again, this video, welcome back to our YouTube channel as well, and my podcast is on the regular platforms. But if y'all want to check out today's Sports Huddle, y'all can check us out here on YouTube at Grateful Gap Podcast. Again, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you all can get notified when we drop new videos and new content. And let's get into it. So kicking off Sports Huddle this week, as we do during the NCAA football season, we're going to recap the bowl games we had from this previous weekend, from Christmas Eve until today's date. So we had Middle Tennessee defeat San Diego State in the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl. They defeated them 25-23. Then we had New Mexico State defeat Bowling Green in the Quick Lane Bowl 24-19. In the Camellia Bowl, we had Buffalo hosting Georgia Southern. They defeated them 23-21. Then we had Memphis over Utah State in the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl. They defeated Utah State 38-10. So that was a good show for the first responders. Salute to them. And again, appreciate y'all service as well out there for what y'all do in the community every day. Then we're going to transition over to the Ticketmaster Birmingham Bowl, Eastern Carolina. They hosted Coastal Carolina. Eastern Carolina defeated them 53-29. Wisconsin defeated Oklahoma State in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl 24-17. On to Wednesday games, we had from last night. It was pretty good, actually. Duke defeated UCF in the Military Bowl. And then Arkansas, first of all, Kansas came all the way back. Kansas was down like 30-something to 7 or something like that at halftime. They was down pretty big at halftime. And they end up losing to Arkansas in 3 overtimes. And the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, 55-53. So Arkansas, they held it out, ended up beating Kansas still, which was, like I said, was a close game. Kansas fought back, so salute to their team as well. Then we had Oregon defeat North Carolina at the last second in the thriller as well, 28-27 in the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl. Then we had Texas Tech, one of Coach Leach's old universities. They dominated Ole Miss last night at the Texas Bowl, and they actually they received some type of penalty because they paid a tribute on the field to their old coach Mike Leach. So again, sending love to the Leach family, and see the impact that sports has on individuals and how they're able to again impact in universities. First of all, is the most important about the people. They get to impact individuals in a positive manner, and put them in the path to one will be with God and understanding it's more than just football and what you could accomplish with the fundamentals of having, I guess, the mentality that you have for sports to be able to better yourself and things of that nature, and how it can translate to your own life. So again, shout out to them and Texas Tech and Mississippi State as well for the universities that he's been able to touch, and for all the coaches out there that have that type of impact on their students, teachers, all that type of thing, that have these type of impacts on the youth, because it's going to make them better. So going over to today's game, we have a couple bowl games. We have the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl, and that'll be Syracuse versus Minnesota. You can check that out on ESPN at 2:00. Then we have the Oklahoma versus Florida State game in the Cheez-It Bowl on ESPN at 5:30. And then for Thursday bowl games, we're going to round it out with number 20 Texas going up against number 12 Washington in the Valero Alamo Bowl. So check that out on 9 p.m. as well on ESPN. Going over to Friday games because we won't cover them until Saturday. So going over to Friday. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't know how this rocking on my screen. Going to Friday's game, we have the Duke Mayos Bowl. And that'll be Maryland versus NC State. Then we have Pitt going up against number 18 UCLA in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. That's different. I never heard that one. And then we have number 21 Notre Dame going up against number 19 South Carolina in the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. And then we have Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl. That'll be Ohio versus Wyoming. And then we'll have another top 10 matchup, number 6 Tennessee versus number 7 Clemson, and the Capital One Orange Bowl. So we're getting closer to those bowl games, and then we'll be reviewing. We'll be giving some predictions and rundowns for Saturday bowl games. My boys, you see the dogs in the back. They'll be hosting the Ohio State Buckeyes in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl at 8 p.m. on Saturday on ESPN. Earlier bowl games for Saturday, we have the second matchup of the first matchup of the college football semifinals, the Fiesta Bowl, and that will be TCU going up against number 3 TCU going up against number 2 Michigan. So I'm looking forward to that game. It's going to be a good one.
That's Saturday or
this Saturday. These are Saturday games. I'm just giving them a preview of what we're going to talk about that morning because we give Saturday. We do our sports show again Saturday morning. So I just want to talk about the dogs anyway. Y'all see them in the back. I can say go dogs. But then to move on, we have 2 more bowl games for Saturday as well. We have the All-State Sugar Bowl where number 5 Alabama will be going up against number 9 Kansas State. I'm actually looking forward to that game. It's going to be a pretty good game because Alabama is still an elite football team. Obviously, they didn't make the football playoff this year, but I want to see how Kansas State will hold up against them. Kansas State had a wild ending as well. They defeated TCU in their championship game, and what was that, Utah? I don't remember. Who was that? That was Kansas State because Utah beat USC. Yeah, so I was correct. And to round it off, to start off the day, actually, it's another bowl game on ABC, the Trans-Perfect Music City Bowl, where the University of Kentucky will be hosting Iowa. So those are our bowl games from recaps, games we can be expecting for today, Friday, and Saturday as well. So again, we'll review the Saturday games. We'll go over them as we go forward. In the Sports Huddle, again, we'll be revening again Saturday or coming back here on our YouTube channel and on our podcast platform and going over more sports for Saturday and things of that nature. Transitioning to the NCAA men's and women's basketball from Saturday through Thursday or Saturday through Friday because I'm pretty sure they got games tomorrow. The recap, we had from Tuesday, December 27th, we had a couple games. We had Texas Tech defeat Mississippi Valley State 68-45. We had Tennessee over Wofford 92-53. Wichita State defeated South Carolina State 105-38 and dominated them. Then we had Oregon State defeat North Carolina Central 89-52. Moving over to Wednesday, we had number 14 Michigan go up against Nebraska. We had number 8 UConn defeat number 21 Creighton, 72-47. Then we had number 3 Ohio State defeat Northwestern, 81-48. Moving on to today's game, we have number 4 Indiana going up against Michigan State. We have number 5 Notre Dame going up against Miami. Number 7 Virginia Tech going up against Clemson. Number 1 South Carolina hosting Texas A&M. Number 9 LSU going up against number 24 Arkansas. Number 19 Gonzaga going up against Pepperdine. Number 6 NC State is hosting Duke. It's going to be a good matchup in North Carolina. Number 13 North Carolina is hosting Florida State. Number 18 Arizona is hosting Arizona State. That's going to be a good game in the Pac-12 as well. And then we have number 12 Purdue number 12 Iowa hosting Purdue. And that rounds out our games for Thursday for NCAA Women's. Then moving on to Friday games, what we can expect tomorrow. We have some top 20 matchups. We have number 16 Maryland hosting Minnesota. We have number 11 Utah going up against Washington State. And then we have number 17 Oregon hosting number 10 UCLA. So those are the recap games for this week of the NCAA Women's Top 25 to Friday. So be on the lookout for those games. Again, if you heard your team play, represent. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below who your teams are. If you're a Ohio State Buckeye fan and you see this video, put some comments down there. You talk some trash, whatever it is, But go Dogs. We just want some interaction here on our YouTube channel as we continue to grow, and on our podcast platform as well. So we're definitely looking forward to being able to engage with our audience and things of that nature. All right, recap for Sunday's NCAA men's games. For Christmas, we had the Seattle U defeated George Washington 85-67. Then we had Iona defeat Pepperdine 76-66. Then we had Creighton defeat DePaul 80-65. Utah State defeated Washington State 82-73. And then Hawaii defeated SMU by 1 point, 58-57. Moving on to Tuesday games, we had number 6 Texas dominate Texas A&M. I guess this is a community college. It says Commoners behind it, so I don't know all these college names. But number 6 Texas defeated them on Tuesday. Moving on to last night's games, we had a couple good other matchups. From the NCAA men's basketball side, we had number 7 Tennessee go up against Ole Miss. Tennessee defeated Ole Miss 63-59. Number 10 Gonzaga defeated East Oregon, straight dominated them 120-42. Number 18 TCU defeated Central Arkansas 103-57. Number 13 Virginia defeated Albany 66-46. Number 2 UConn defeated Villanova 74-66. Number 19 Kentucky fell to Missouri 89-75. Number 20 Auburn defeated Florida 61-58. Number 12 Baylor defeated Nicholls 85-56. Number 3 Houston defeated Tulsa 89-50. And to round the night games out, we had number 8 Alabama defeat number 21 Mississippi State 78-67. Number 9 Arkansas fell to unranked LSU 60-57. Number 22 Xavier defeated St. John's 84-79. Number 22 New Mexico defeated Colorado State 88-69, and the Vermont and Miami game was canceled, probably due to weather. Yeah. Moving on to today's game, we have number 1 Purdue hosting FAMU. So shout out to the HBCU. Hopefully they put some good points up and don't get blew out by 80 points. All right. Moving over to Friday games, what we can be expecting and looking out for. We're going to have another big ACC match, some big ACC matchups. We're going to have number 25 North Carolina going up against Pitt, followed by number 14 Miami going up against Notre Dame. Then we have West Michigan going up against number 15 Wisconsin, and number 11 UCLA will be going up against Washington State on Friday. So y'all can check those games out later this week. Again, a recap, and y'all can just check out what we got going on. Transitioning over to the NFL with Frankie Fly. We're going to go over the current NFL playoff picture, and then we're going to give the recap from Week 17 and what we'll be expecting tonight for predictions for Thursday Night Football.
All right, so leading off first with the playoff picture, start with the AFC. We got the Bills at number 1, the Chiefs at number 2, the Bengals at number 3 for now. Number 3. And they're tied with the Ravens, so they're at the number 4 or 5 spot or whatever. Chargers at number 6, and that's it. I'm sorry. In the hunt, these are the teams that are in the hunt. They did it weird, I guess. The Jaguars are at number 4, and Miami at number 7. And the teams there's a lot of teams on the bubble, so I guess we'll just go over those as well. The Patriots sit at the number 80 spot, but remember, only the first 7 teams get a spot. So these are on the bubble teams. The Patriots at 8, the Jets at 9, the Titans at 10, the Steelers at 11, and the Raiders at 12. All the other AFC teams, which are about 8 of them, have been eliminated as of now. And then moving on to the NFC.
Yes, sir. Go Birds.
Y'all playoff picture is a little more complicated than ours. Y'all got a lot of good teams in there. Eagles number 1, of course.
Go Birds.
The Vikings number 2. 49ers at 3. Cowboys at 5, which leaves the Buccaneers on the hunt at number 4. And the Giants are also at number 6 in the hunt. Commanders at number 7 in the hunt. And on the bubble, we have the Seahawks at 8, the Lions at 9, the Packers at 10, Carolina at 11, and the Saints at 12. All those other teams have also been eliminated.
Nice. We're gonna get. We're gonna start to get what is it called? Like little animations on the screen and stuff like that. We're gonna get. We're gonna start pulling up the animations to see what we're seeing and things of that nature. But it's all in the works. Like I said, just continue to subscribe here to our channel. Continue to like it. Continue to get that notification bell, man. We're looking to have a lot of good content here on our sports show, just even going forward. So, again, appreciate y'all, man. Again, we're looking forward to the playoff race as it is, just to even playoff in the whole. So, we got 2 more weeks of the regular season. And then, like I said, January around the corner. So, at the second week of January, we're going to be ready to rock and roll, man. Playoff time. So.
All right, so we're going to do a quick recap of Week 16. So, starting with Thursday, December 22nd game. The Jaguars beat the Jets. I think we both mispicked this one.
No, we picked the Jaguars. We just gave it wrong. We gave them a 3-point swing. They won by 16?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
All right, so the Jags beat the Jets 19-3. The Ravens came out on top. Boy, I'll tell you, that game was so cool. Man, I had a beer. I drank it a little bit. Halfway through, it froze on me. I was drinking slush. But it was a good time, though. Everybody had a good time. Unfortunately, my girlfriend wasn't able to make it because it was so cold, and she's pregnant, so I didn't want to, put her at risk or whatever. Her and the baby at risk, but everybody else that went had a good time.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
But shouts out to the Ravens coming out with a team win, 17-9. The Panthers won against the Lions. 37-23. The Seahawks lost to the Chiefs, 10-24. The Saints beat the Browns 17-10. I think we called that one. The Bengals beat the Patriots 22-18. The Giants lost to the Vikings 24-27. I think we were
what a kick!
Sides of that one.
What a kick! What a kick, bro! Made a 61-yard field goal.
64?
61-yard.
Oh, 61.
Yeah,
Damn.
Still pretty far. Jake Elliott made one of those the year we went to the Super Bowl. It was like the second game of the season, and we played the Giants. Actually, it's so crazy. The Giants love getting kicked with 61 bombs on them. But yeah, we kicked the 61-yard on them as well a couple years back.
Yeah, we did it against the Lions. Yeah, that was the kick. The Bills beat the Bears 35-13. The Texans beat the Titans 19-14. That was a good one. Shouts out to the Texans having a dog in them.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad the Titans lost that game because now
I'm glad too.
When they play the Cowboys tonight, they're gonna have. I mean, you glad for other reasons, but now I ain't even think about that. But now when they play the Cowboys tonight, they're gonna have an extra chip on their shoulder. Hopefully they do, but whatever. You know what I mean? I don't even care no more, to be honest. Like the I ain't mean to cut you off with your your recap of last week, but as an Eagles fan, personally as an Eagles fan anyway, any fan, I can't get bottled up in if we lose or win. Obviously, I want us to win every game. Any team I support, I want us to win anything, you know what I mean? But, we as fans, we got to understand the type of work that these individuals put in. And if they, obviously they can't win everything. That's what they want to do as well. They want to do it more than us. They out there, putting it on the line. But, yeah, man, salute to the Cowboys. I'm just happy that this Cowboys-Eagles talk is over with the season. They anticipating us coming to them and all that type of stuff. It's about, this week. It's about this week. And we got, you know what I mean? So hopefully the Cowboys, they win against the Titans. But hopefully the Titans win too. I want the Titans to win, obviously, more. But I don't care if the Cowboys win no more because, again, it's just playoff time now. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And then we got to handle the Saints this week so we can have the number 1 seed, which is the most important part of the NFL, for the playoffs. We had that home field advantage, a bye week, all those type of things add up, and I'm looking forward to it. So,
right on. I certainly agree. You want every team to do well, but you want your team to do better. But at the end of the day, it's living to fight another day in the next round. Yes, right now, this is when, if your team is in the hunt, sometimes you need a little bit of help. But if you say it pretty, like you say, if you set it at the top spot, this year is different. Only one team gets the bye. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like history shows that sometimes it works for you, sometimes it plays against it. Either way, you just gotta, like you've been saying, every game of the season is one game at a time. You know what I mean?
1-0. You try to go 1-0 each week, but the first 2 teams get bye weeks. The top 2 seeds get bye weeks, number 1 and number 2. But
for real?
yeah,
I thought it was only the top.
Nah. If I'm not mistaken, like I said, that's because it'll be the first round of playoffs will be a wild card game. It'll be the 2 lowest division winners, if I'm not mistaken, like the two lowest division winners versus they'll host home games versus I guess the in the hunt or something like that. I forgot how it goes. Or the division leaders are the home winners. They're already in the playoffs, and then the wild cards will come to their home. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then the next round, then the next round, the two from those rounds will play the divisional rounds, and then the divisional round. Then they be the conference championship because they have so.
And then the big one, Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Just you got to keep fighting every week. Every week, 1-0. Every week, 1-0. Just live enough to fight another day.
Yes, sir. That's even in life, though.
Game at a time.
Yes, sir. Even in life. That's even in life. That's why, like I said, I can relate to sports because, you face so much adversity in sports, but you face a lot of adversity in your life as well. So when you have, when you're able to have the mental capacity and the mental strength to be able to overcome adversity on the field, off the field, you know what I mean? It just makes you a better person on the court, whatever type of sport you play. When you face adversity in sports or in things you love to do, it's going to better you as a person in life. You know what I mean? So.
Facts. All right. Moving on back, the Commanders lost to the 49ers, 20-37. Man, I watched this game. I don't know. I don't want to say I don't know what happened, but teams can't be perfect, you know what I mean? The Eagles lost to the Cowboys 34-40. I thought Minshew Mania was gonna pull it through, but
hey man, when you turn the ball over 4 times, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it wasn't really even all on him the whole time. I think personally as an Eagles fan, I think Gardner Minshew played a great game. You know what I mean? Like he didn't force the ball in areas, you know what I mean? A lot of the receivers on those picks, I just think the receivers they got outbeat, you know what I mean? They got outplayed or whatever it was, you know what I mean? Like Quez Watkins, I don't think he, fought through that catch. And I got to go back and look at the other interception, but I forgot about that one. And then we had fumbles. Like I said, 4 turnovers on offense, we won't win the game. Obviously we still had 34 points. We scored 27 on offense. We had the pick 6 by Sweat, but you know what I mean? It's like you can't win a game with four turnovers. And like I say, I'm glad adversity hit the team when it's supposed to. Like I said, this is the time. Right before the playoff, we smell the playoff. We already know we in the playoffs. We know we fighting for now. It's gonna give us more juice to be able to pay attention to detail. First of all, I just know how Coach Nick Sirianni runs his program. The fundamentals that he instills in them every week. So especially when we have things that we can go into tape and really pick from and try to, now we know, like, okay, we need to emphasize these things this week. Obviously securing the ball, attention to details, strong hands, all these type of things. You know what I mean? It's what we, these things that they can work on and personally get better at. So I'm glad I'm not glad we lost, you know what I mean? But it's okay to lose sometimes, and we can learn lessons in losses and wins. So hope.
Exactly. All right, and then after that, the Steelers beat the Raiders. Shout out to them. They was playing with heavy hearts. Shout out to Franco Harris's family. Suffered a loss in the family, but the Steelers came out on top after the 50th year anniversary of the Immaculate Reception. So shout out to them. They beat the Raiders 13-10. The Packers beat the Dolphins 26-20. Tua is out again with another concussion, which that's his second one of the year.
I don't even know. I think third, but I did traumatic brain injuries yesterday on Wellness Wednesday. So y'all go check it out. Check out that topic again. It was some great information there. But yeah, man, I really think bro should just hang it up, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so young.
Yeah, bro ain't even probably 23, 22. You know what I mean? I don't know what his age is, but he definitely not 25. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's still young, but bro, you just out here. You know what I mean? I understand you love, like I just tell people yesterday on my podcast as well. I understand you love to do things, but if you just basing your life off how you want to live today, obviously we don't know if we're gonna get a future, but we want to be able to control what we can control in our health. You know what I mean? Those type of things to be able to at least see a future. You know what I mean? And at least when we have a future, have a healthy one. You know what I mean? So, but whatever. Personal choices. Life is about choices. I say that all the time. We got to be able to choose what we want for ourselves, and we just going to go for it. So.
Exactly. Totally agree. All right. Damn. The Broncos got whooped on by the Rams, 51-14. I was watching that one a little bit, but I didn't know they put up 51. I said, sheesh.
Well, I'm surprised because I showed we predict the game 10-9. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Good job for the Rams, and that go back to Baker Mayfield too. He put on display that he can be a starting quarterback again in this league somewhere. So hopefully he can. Maybe I don't know, but
yeah. All right, and then we got the Bucks beat the Cardinals 19-16 in overtime, and then the final game of the week was the Chargers taking on the Colts, which was two pretty subpar teams. The Chargers are a better team, so I give them that win. And then moving on to today.
Yeah, the Chargers defense like that.
Huh?
I said, yeah, the Chargers defense like that.
Yeah. We spoke about this game earlier. Cowboys taking on the Titans in Tennessee tonight at 8:15 on Prime. So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Me too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What you think they gonna win by?
Oh, but like the way the Titans looked, the way that the Titans played the Texans. I didn't watch the game. I'm just going based off score. I'm gonna say the Cowboys are gonna put up like 14. About 14.
Yeah, because they got Malik Willis, I think, still at quarterback, and the Cowboys, they got a good team, man. Like I said, hats off to them. They created 4 turnovers last week on us and got 20 points off of it. So, their defense is going to get after Malik Willis, and like I said, I think it's going to be a blowout too. I think at least 12, 13 points type of vibes, and I think the Titans are going to try to come out and play. It's going to be a home game if I'm not mistaken. And I think they're going to try to, it's going to be Malik Willis's first primetime game. So I'm looking forward to seeing him on display as well. But I think, like I said, the Cowboys are, starting to gel. CeeDee Lamb is having an outstanding season. And especially with the win last week, I think they're definitely going to ride that momentum and just continue to come, put that work in to, 1-0 this week. So, but yeah. good luck to the Cowboys. You know, a good win to y'all as well. So good job.
Thanks. All right, that about wraps it up for Thursday night, and then we'll review the rest of the games come Saturday at the next episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, getting into the NBA slate from this past week. We're going to go back to Christmas Day. Some great games. We had the 76ers defeat the Knicks 119-112. We had the Mavericks defeat the Lakers 124-115. We had the Celtics defeat the Bucks 139-118. We had the Warriors defeat the Grizzlies 123-109. Then we had the Nuggets defeat the Suns in overtime 128-125. So shout out to all those gentlemen who took time away from their families to participate and entertain the world and play the sport they love. We thank y'all again. Great games. I'm glad everybody came out healthy. Switching over to Monday games, we had the Nets versus the Cavaliers. The Nets defeated the Cavs 125-117. We had the Clippers defeat the Pistons in overtime 142-131. The Heat defeated the Timberwolves 113-110. The Rockets defeated the Bulls 133-118. The Pelicans over the Pacers 113-93. The Spurs defeated the Jazz 126-122. The Trailblazers defeated the Hornets 124-113. On to Tuesday games, we had the Pacers defeated the Hawks 129-114. The Lakers over the Magic 129-110. The Wizards over the 76ers 116-111. The Celtics dominated the Rockets 126-102. The Clippers defeated the Raptors 124-113. The Suns over the Grizzlies 125-108. The Spurs lost to the Thunder 130-114. The Mavericks defeated the Knicks in overtime 126-121. The Hornets defeated the Warriors. The Warriors defeated the Hornets 110-105. The Nuggets defeated the Kings 113-106. And in that game, for Luka Doncic, he became the first player in NFL history to post a 60 points, 21 rebound, and 10 assists, triple-double. So that was cool for him. And, like I said, continue to go forward and just, put your country on the map, first of all, but put yourself on the map and, be a statement for NBA players and individuals and young men and women who are looking up to basketball players now. So continue to do your thing and salute.
Facts.
Wednesday games from last night, we had the Nets defeat my Hawks by 1 point. It was a great game. Salute to the Hawks, actually. We had a lot of injured players from our starting lineup last night who didn't participate, and we only lost by 1 to the Nets, which is a pretty powerful team. So salute to the effort of the Hawks last night. On to the next one. We're still gelling, getting our works together. So then the Pistons defeated the Magic 121-101. The Wizards defeated the Suns 127-102. The Heat defeated the Lakers 112-98. The Bulls defeated the Bucks in overtime 113. The Pelicans and Zion's career performance last night, he dropped 43. Like I said, when he's healthy, he's going to dominate. And D'Angelo Russell made a comment about how they playing basketball, he playing football. I guess he's just so physical and how he just dominates the game, and I'm happy for him. So again, continue to stay healthy, Zion, and go out there and show the world why you were the number one pick and why are you the next projected face of the NBA. So continue to put on, young man. Then the Jazz lost to the Warriors 112-107. The Kings defeated the Nuggets 127-126. For tonight's games, we have a few on the slate. We have the Thunder going up against Charlotte. The Cavaliers going up against the Pacers. The Clippers going up against the Celtics. The Raptors are hosting the Grizzlies. The Spurs are hosting the Knicks, and the Mavericks are hosting the Rockets. So y'all check out those games tonight. We have some on NBA TV. The Celtics-Clippers game, you can check that game out on NBA TV. Moving on to tomorrow's games, we have the Lakers going up against the Hawks on NBA TV. I will be tuned in. Hopefully we have some of our starters back up in the lineup. The Wizards going up against the Magic. The Suns versus the Raptors. The Pistons versus the Bulls. The Timberwolves versus the Bucks. The 76ers going up against the Pelicans. That's going to be a good game. I'm actually looking forward to that. The Zion Williams and Joel Embiid matchup will be pretty good. Then we have the Nuggets hosting the Heat, the Warriors hosting the Trailblazers, and the Kings hosting the Jazz to end out our night games for Friday. And then we'll give y'all recaps and rundowns for those games from Thursday and Friday on Saturday's podcast here on the Grateful Gap Sports Huddle. And then we'll continue to give other updates about other sports as well as they continue to come about and go forward. So, but again, man, we appreciate y'all love and support. Definitely, again, continue to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell here on YouTube to get our notifications when we get some new videos up here posted. And again, man, y'all have a great week. Habar Ghani Ujamaa is the principal for today. And y'all be blessed out there. Y'all have a good one. And I'll see y'all around. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace out.
All right, brother. Love you, man. Have a good one, man.
Love you too, bro. You too, man. Be safe out here.
I will, brother. Peace.
All right.